Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning, traders. How are you? Welcome back. Yesterday was a bit of a crazy day. Yeah, markets really started moving because of the inflation data out of the US and also the crude oil inventories. So, yeah, perhaps some of the markets have got out of that rut they were in. Today, what is today? Today is Thursday, the 11th of August, guys. So we're going to look back. First of all, the impact that the news had and if we could get in on our trade. We're going to look at today's potential trades and we're going to look at the news for today as well, guys. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so yesterday, guys, Wednesday, we only had the one currency pair that we were looking at, and it was this. It was the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Okay, and the idea, guys, is to short this market. All right, so price was in an uptrend. Okay, so we had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, but then price started breaking down. Broke these lows here, okay, and also broke these lows here as well. Sorry about my lines, I haven't been drinking, it's too early. And then we had, yeah, so these candles here are the ones that actually broke these lows here as well. Okay, so for us, we were firmly in a downtrend. Structure was in a downtrend. And then we were just looking for the next candle. Yeah, if we zoom in. Yeah, the next candle that told us that sellers are in control. Okay, so this candle told us this. And it bounced off of this level. Okay, so remember, guys, this is so common. Yeah, what was once support, when it breaks down, becomes resistance. Okay, and as you can see, yeah, it's acting as resistance now. So we had this candle bounce off of that, and also the next candle, guys, this candle here didn't tell me that buyers had taken control of the market. Sellers were still in control, so we were just trying to short this market from one of our grey zones down to this blue line. And as you can see, guys, this large red candle formed. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. But it was driven by the news yesterday. Okay, so yeah, the trade was, the direction was good, hit our target. But let's look at the H1, guys, to see if we could actually get in on this pair. And for me, we couldn't, unfortunately. So what we were looking for, guys, was, remember, the price to come up into our grey zone. Yeah, which it did, okay? And then we wanted a reaction, okay? So we did get a reaction. There was this candle followed by this candle, okay? Maybe some of you guys got in on this pair. I didn't. Yeah, it wasn't, because I was waiting for a break of H1 structure, which also happened with this candle. But for me, guys, it just wasn't strong enough to enter, and probably in the back of my mind I was wary about the news coming out later. All right, guys, so yeah, maybe some of you guys did enter on those candles. I didn't, but we definitely got a break in H1 structure. Yeah, because we did have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, but then price broke down on the H1, so this was encouraging to take shorts. But again, guys, we had the news coming out. And then this is what happened. Yeah, the inflation figures were worse than expected. So the US dollar, yeah, became weak. Okay, and we had this huge candle form, and it went down for the rest of the day as well. Okay, this had a really big impact because all eyes are on inflation at the moment, guys. Because as every household knows, the price of the cost of living is crazy. So. Yeah, we had this large red candle, but because my target is this blue line here, yeah, I couldn't enter on this candle, even if I got the retrace all the way to there, like to the pit. I still would have to put my stop above here. Okay, and then I would be risking this. Okay, and my reward would be this. Okay, and as you can see, my risk is greater than my reward. We don't like this. Don't do that. Yeah, you don't want to risk more than what your potential reward could be. Having said that, if you did leave it run, you could have, taken the price all the way down to here, and then the trade becomes more applicable, more attractive. But for me, guys, I just didn't trade this pair. Probably a little bit wary of the news all day. And then when the news did happen, the move was too large for me to get in. But guys, hey, look, maybe you traded this a little bit different. Yeah, please let me know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Okay, guys, so no trade for me yesterday. And this was the only pair, guys. So let's take a look at today's potential trades now. So yesterday, guys, we just simply didn't have a setup yesterday, but the news that happened has maybe freed up a few of the markets. And if you enjoyed the recap, guys, then please come join us at Simply Forex. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, guys. Much appreciated. Right, today, guys, for Thursday, the 11th of August, we got 4 potential trade ideas. That's right, 4. And they are as follows, guys. So the first one is this. This is the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Okay, so for me, price is in a downtrend. Okay, so price was in an uptrend. Yeah, we had higher highs, higher lows, didn't create a higher high, and then price broke down. All right, breaking this low here. And then price has been coming all the way back up. And we're just sort of looking for a candle that tells us that sellers have taken back control of the market. Okay, and that's this candle here. Yeah, the bottom wick could be a little bit less, but nonetheless, I think this is a good entry candle. And the idea is just to come from our grey zone back down to this blue line here, guys. All right, this conservative target. It's a conservative target, guys, because if I just show you the weekly candle, there's still this, with some of the yen pairs, there's still this weekly, daily conflict. Okay, but this is bouncing off of this, these weekly highs. So this gives me a little bit more impetus to take this trade as well. So yeah, bouncing off a weekly high, and on the day chart, we're in a downtrend, and we have this bearish candle. It's a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern that we can short from. Okay, so that's the idea, guys. Let's look at the H1 for our criteria now. And just the one grey zone, and we're already in this grey zone. So price is in the grey zone as we speak. All right, but what we want to see now is a bearish candlestick pattern form. Yeah, that's always our trigger to enter. We can get into the trade. Yeah, we can take price back down to these last H1 lows here, close 80% of the trade, and then leave 20% to run down to this higher time frame target. Okay, guys, so Swiss franc, Japanese yen, we're looking to short this pair. Next one is this. This is the euro against the Japanese yen. Obviously, very correlated with Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Okay, but yeah, we're looking to short this as well. Okay, so again, price is clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, and then we're just waiting for another lower high. Okay, and then we got this large bearish candle form yesterday. Okay, a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. And because of this candle, we just want to take price back down to these lows here at 13500, this psychological level. Okay, again, guys, I know I've been speaking about this conflict between weekly and daily candles, time frames, but for me, guys, yeah, I don't like this weekly candle. I'd be lying to say if I said, oh, this is lovely to short. It isn't, but price is in a downward structure. Yeah, so we had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't get a higher high, and then price has broken these lows. Okay, so structurally, we are in a downtrend on the weekly. I don't like this candle, admittedly. Yeah, who would? But because weekly structure is downwards and daily structure is in a downtrend, and we've got this large candle here, yeah, I'm happy to take shorts down to this blue line. Okay, guys, so yeah, let's look at H1 now to look at our criteria. So we've got three options here, guys. So the first one could be price could retrace all the way up to here, which corresponds with these lows on the H1. And again, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We can enter. I'd probably take 80% back down to these last highs, close 80% and then leave 20% to run. That's our first option. Or price could retrace to here, which corresponds with these last H1 highs and these lows over here. And again, bearish candlestick pattern, we can enter the trade and then take price back down to this low if we get a risk to reward of 1:1. If not, we may need to let it run a little bit, and then we can leave the rest of the trade to carry on back down to our higher time frame target. And the third option for this pair is our old popular pattern that we all love. Is price breaking down, coming out of this grey zone, okay, closing below this grey zone, coming back up, retesting it, bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we take price back down to our higher time frame target. Okay, guys, so yeah, euro against the Japanese yen. We're shorting this one as well, guys. I'm seeing yen weakness across the board today. Okay, so the next trade is this euro against the Canadian dollar, and we're looking to short this pair as well. Okay, so yeah, more euro weakness. So if we zoom out a little bit, so price was clearly in a downtrend, okay, and then ever since it's just been ranging. Okay, but because price is in a downtrend, it is ranging, but yeah, this could be a flag and pennant pattern. And then we've got this candle form, which is a huge rejection candle at these highs here, guys. Yeah, really rejected price, came back down, closed back within the range. So all I want to do is take price from our grey zone back down to this blue line. Yeah, which is a very close target, but currently speaking, we've got a good 50 pips of room there. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so this candle here is our entry candle. Sorry, our reason to go short. And from our grey zone, we just want to come back down to these last highs here. It's quite a conservative target, but we still have 50 pips to move into as we speak. All right, so yeah, euro Canadian dollar short. Let's look at H1 for our criteria and what we want to see happen. So, yeah, ideally, guys, this is what I want to see. I want to see a breakdown of this this area of support. Yeah, breakdown, comes back up, retests this zone, and then we get a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can take 100% of the trade back down to this blue line, our higher time frame target. Yeah, that's what I really want to see, guys. I mean, we could also, if I zoom in a little bit, perhaps price comes up to here. Yeah, but basically wherever price creates its first bearish candlestick pattern, because we're looking for shorts. So price could come up to here. We just trade the first bearish candlestick pattern that we see. Could be here, could be here, could be here. Yeah, but price comes up. We trade the first bearish candlestick pattern we see, and then we come lower off of that that entry candle. Okay, potentially, yeah, potentially a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, but for me, guys, I want to see a break of these lows here. Sorry, haven't been drinking. Yeah, I want to see a break of these lows, then a retest. Okay, but euro against the Canadian dollar, we're also looking to short this pair. The fourth and final pair is this. It's the euro against the pound, and we are looking to short this pair, so further euro weakness. So as you can see, guys, price is in a downtrend ever since it broke out of this diagonal upward channel. Yeah, it's been in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, and now we're potentially have a new lower high. Yeah, we've got this entry candle here. Well, this candle tells us that sellers are in control. And all we want to do from one of our grey zones is take price potentially back down to these last lows here. Okay, let me just zoom in, guys, so you can see that candle a little bit clearer because of my grey zones. But yeah, this candle here is clearly a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Okay, and we just want to come lower from that candle. Okay, all right, let's look at the H1 now to see what criteria we need to happen. So, as you can see, guys, yeah, quite a large grey zone at the top here because we've got this high, we've got these H1 highs, we've got these H1 lows. Okay, so price could retrace. Well, it's currently here already. Price retrace into here somewhere. We see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We enter the trade. We take price back down to the last H1 lows. Remember, guys, this is always our first target. We close 80% and then we leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. Okay, if that doesn't happen, guys, our second option is this. Let me zoom out so you can see it. So what I want to see, guys, is price come down. We break this grey zone, which we have these lows, and also it's a historical zone as well, guys. We have all of these lows here that we'll be breaking. So if price comes down, breaks this grey zone, comes back up, retests it, we see a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can enter the trade and take price back down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so yeah, they're the 4 trade ideas, seeing euro weakness throughout. But yeah, they're the 4 trade ideas. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis, I hope you are, then come join us, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, guys. Also, smash the like button. Thank you very much. Right, so news for Thursday, the 11th of August, guys. So, as you can see, nothing overnight, and Japan are on holiday, Mountain Day, Mount Fuji Day. And then if we carry on down, guys, the only piece of news that we're interested in are these 2 pieces of news. Yeah, they both come out at 1:30 London GMT. Coming out of the US, we've got employment data and we've got PPI, 2 3-star ratings. So this could really move any US dollar pair at that time. Okay, and then as you can see, guys, if I scroll down, nothing for the rest of the day for us to be interested in. All right, guys, so that's it. There's the news finished. That's the analysis finished. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.